So I think some of the recent high-profile campaigns have really awoken some of the local markets here in Europe and the players and the companies. There was a perceived wall that I think stood around certain jurisdictions, and some of these attacks on high-profile, iconic companies have broken down those walls and any perceived barrier to activism. Not only that, they've really raised the bar for what is expected of companies and pushing them to do more, do it faster, and drive more shareholder value in a shorter timeline. The last thing is really it's shown that the global shareholder base is taking its role across the globe very seriously and is becoming more engaged. You're seeing them more willing to vote and support activists, not just in the US, but throughout Europe in some of these situations. Yeah, certainly. We feel it in the engagements and the discussions that we have with companies and boards today. There's a different attitude. It's not like it was in 2015. Today, there is a heightened awareness of the risk of activism, a increased desire to be more prepared and do what might help them prevent an activist attack. As well as just an understanding that this is going to be part of the corporate landscape going forward, and that activism, engaged shareholders, aggressive and vocal shareholders, is going to be part of what every company in the US and Europe needs to be prepared to address going forward. I think it's less about being prepared because you can be prepared, but even companies that are prepared find themselves subject to an activist campaign. It's really about getting out, engaging with your shareholders and understanding the shareholder sentiment that's there. And the reason why that's so critical is it's not the 2% stake that an activist holds that gives them power. It's their ability to gain the support of the other 98%. And to tell their story. So what does that mean for the companies today, both in the US and in Europe? There's more pressure on them to tell their story, to be clear, to make sure that the expectations and internal projections and expectations of management and the board are mirrored in their shareholder base, and there isn't a disconnect between what the company believes it should be doing and what it will be doing and what shareholders expect.